Hi guys, how's it going? I hope everyone is doing well. Let me turn that down. I hope you're doing well day or night whenever you tune in and see this. So this is going to be a general reading for air sign Aquarius for November 9th through November 23rd. And it is a general reading, so it can cover anything like love, friends, family, health, etc. And it is also a timeless reading. So for some of you guys, it could resonate, 6 months in the past, a year in the past, 6 months in the future, even a year in the future. Shh, no. Hermes. What else? So I have shuffled all of your cards here, and we'll get into that in just a moment. Also wanted to say that for the astrology notes, I've posted a separate video just to see if you guys like that better. So if you want to know about the upcoming astrology notes for this time period, always feel free to check that out. It's in the channel under the videos. And what else? Yes, this reading may resonate for you, even if you are not a sun sign Aquarius, rising Aquarius, or moon Aquarius, or even if you do or don't have your Venus in Aquarius, right, for matters of love or your love language. So as you guys know, if you've seen me before or you haven't seen me, first of all, welcome, right? And even if you're coming back, welcome back as well. We all have all 12 zodiac signs throughout our charts, and so that's why, depending on what's going on in our life, you may resonate more with your sun sign, your rising sign, or even your moon sign, your other placements, just as an example. So always feel free to get a free birth chart online and find out your other placements if you don't already know them. You have a really beautiful reading here, Aquarius, and let me just set my timer, even though already started talking, just kind of as a reference there. But as a little bit of a foreshadowing thing, I did want to say that you have 6 major arcanas here in your reading, Aquarius. So lots and lots of change, okay? Anytime you have more than one major arcana, it really speaks to lots of changes happening. So again, for some of you guys, this could resonate in the past, in the future, by years, months, days, weeks, hours, minutes, seconds, etc. All right. Also, too, I will be taking a picture at the end, one photo of all the cards, in case you want to see the photo while you watch or listen or see it more up close in detail. All you have to do is click in the description box below, wherever it is, right below, and just follow the instructions there on how to get it on my Facebook page. Okay, so we're going to start with your first main 6 cards in the center here, Aquarius, and then work outwards through tarot confirmation cards with another deck, and then also talk about what's on the top and the bottom of each deck to get even more insight. And then at the very end, we will go over a couple of your oracle cards too. All right, so this first row here, if you're looking at the center, right, is energy starting around November 9th. It can be a little bit before, a little bit after, going through the rest of this week and this upcoming weekend. And in the second row here is that second week of energy till about November 23rd or so. But again, it's not exact. Okay, so let's go ahead and call out your cards and then go in order here for you, Aquarius. So you have the Strength card in the reverse position, 9 of Cups in the right side up position, the Star, there you are. It's always a good omen when you see your own card in the reading, and it hasn't happened in a couple of the readings for a while, so that's definitely some good luck, but we'll get more into that later here, Aquarius. Okay, and then you have the Chariot in the reverse position, the Devil in the reverse position, and 4 of Cups in the right side up position. All right, and one more quick note, if this isn't your energy, never force it. It could be the energy of the person you're dealing with, or if it's multiple people, or your general environment situation, okay? So always keep that in mind as well. All right, so when we start off your reading here, Aquarius, with the Strength in the reverse position, and this can be energy from the recent past that's still kind of hanging out, right? hopefully you can see this card with the lighting here. So there's this African woman, right, and she's standing right next to this lion, but it is in the reversed position or upside down. So this is basically saying that in the beginning of this time period that we're talking about, there could be a lack of confidence, a lack of strength in your own abilities, or in, Hermes, no, or in others' abilities or the general environment situation here, okay? And we'll kind of go into more about also if it's not courage or confidence or leadership abilities or having strength or belief in your own abilities or others. It could also just be some general stagnant energy and slowing down of energy, right, when it's in the reverse position. And this is actually where my spirit guides wanted me to talk to you about what's on the top and the bottom of your other deck here alongside that card we just spoke about, the strength in the reverse, the strength in the reverse position, okay? So what you have, right, from this other deck, the Llewellyn deck, the one with the yellow border, is you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Empress in the right side up position here. And again, this is past energy that we're talking about. And what is the recent past? It could be different for everybody. Like I said before, it could be a couple of days ago, weeks ago, months, years, etc. Always take it how it resonates for you, okay? But it's interesting that the Strength card is in the reverse position because the Nine of Wands, when it shows up in the reverse position, that's actually how you want to see this card. It means that you are no longer showing others that you are vulnerable, or even showing yourself that you're vulnerable, okay? Or if this is not about you, right, it could be about the person you're dealing with, general environment situation, but you are letting your defenses down and you're not always in the recent past, this survival mode of always fighting battles and being hurt or being viewed as vulnerable or hurt, right? Because it's in the reverse. So that's good. That's how you want to see this. And this actually leads to more strength. So it is very interesting that the Strength card is in the reverse, but we'll get more into it, okay? So then with the Empress in the right side up position, and I also want to mention really quickly, before I forget, what other zodiac signs I see coming out in your reading in case you're looking for that or interested in that. So we have Libra energy, Aquarius energy, Gemini energy, Capricorn energy, Pisces energy, yeah, that's quite a bit. So I'll list it again. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. So you could be dealing with somebody that is one of those signs, or they have a lot of those, one of those energies or all those energies predominantly in their chart, or you do in your own birth chart, or the general environment situation, or it means nothing at all, but I did want to mention it really quickly. Okay, going back to these cards. And I just call out the major arcanas as far as the signs that I see, but if you look at the photo later and you're really into it, you can always look up the minor arcanas as well. Anyway, going forward here. With this Libra and Empress energy in the right side up position here, right? She is the CEO woman of the tarot, okay? She's the businesswoman of the tarot. She's the boss, okay? And it doesn't matter whether she's male or female. It's just shown as a metaphor in the card, right? But she's all about growth and prosperity and forward momentum. She has a lot of support all around her with the throne behind her back. Okay, she's got the shield in front of her. She's protected, right? Divinely protected as she holds the scepter and that other little thing. I forgot what it's called, something in the Christian faith, okay? But it's just a symbol for people looking up to this person and having trust in them to do the best for the welfare of the kingdom, if you were going to say it like that, okay? But really beautiful energy. So it's still kind of confusing when you just first look at it. Well, like, if I have all this going on for me in the recent past, why is the Strength card still in the reverse position? And so for me, it kind of feels like a little bit of second guessing here, Aquarius. So you yourself could be second guessing someone. Someone could be second guessing you, right? Or multiple people or organization, institution, right, or your general environment, okay? But it doesn't, last for long, because then you have some really great cards here, and so it could just be also too just a little bit of stagnant energy if it's none of those things that slowly turns around, in a short amount of time, even, within a couple of hours or days, right? Since we're talking about like a 2-week time period here, okay? Or maybe more, right? It is a general reading. But look at your second card here. Beautiful. The Nine of Cups in the right side up position here, Aquarius. And so this is about celebrations, right? It's about almost being at the end of something, endings and new beginnings. 9 almost being 10 in the tarot, so completion. It's also about leveling up in some way, about to maybe level up in a relationship, in a job, a project, with friends or family, whatever it is, okay? But really beautiful, abundant energy here, and like emotional satisfaction and fulfillment, right? Because it's 9, 9, right? Can I do it? Yeah. I can't all the way do it. My finger, I broke it one time, so it doesn't bend all the way. But anyway, 9, 9 cups. Okay, I'm having a good time right now. They're like, what is she doing? 9 cups talking about emotional fulfillment and satisfaction and emotional priorities. Okay, so something here could be making you really happy, or you're in the celebratory energy or happy energy around others, or just the general environment. Okay, but really nice here, Aquarius. Now, then I said earlier that your own card came out in your reading, and that's always like good luck. I see it, okay? And speaking of good luck, what is your card, Aquarius? The Star, right? If you didn't already know. And that seems like a really lucky card to me as well. So you see this native woman here, and she's got 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the water. Kind of similar energy to the Temperance, the way that it's shown in this deck, right? And she's pouring water from one picture to another, and then she's actually has her foot in the water, and she looks like she's by the ocean. So it's all about alchemy and mastering your emotions. It's about creative energy, right? It's about inspiration, literally the star above her that she's looking up to. So this is really, really beautiful, and you could be getting into this energy, Aquarius, if you haven't already, more towards the end of this week or even this weekend for some people. But really nice energy. All right, now going forward here, Aquarius, you have just a little bit of one more blockage. You really only have 2 blockages, if I had to say it that way, right? And we all have blockages, and that's how you move and grow and learn, right? Okay, but sorry, my throat, guys, hold on. I'm still getting over my sinus infection, so sometimes, yes. Anyway, your 4th card here, Aquarius, is the Chariot in reverse position. So this could be, for some of you guys, there is an imbalance within yourself of like masculine and feminine energies, just a little bit for a little while, because your next card, coming after this is really beautiful and positive, okay? And I say that because the 2 lions, one on each side of the end of the chariot, are representations of the masculine and feminine energy that we all have inside us, right? So it could be that, if you're dealing with other people, there's not enough give and take. It could just be, again, with yourself, in the general environment. It could also just be stagnant energy, right? Because when the chariot is right side up, okay, like this, right, it would be for momentum, fast-moving energy, positive energy, okay? But it's reversed or upside down. So just a slowing down of energy, and just a little message to check in with the masculine and feminine energies, and with the taking and giving and receiving kind of energy, because that could be a little bit of a clue there. Now, it is a really good thing that you did this slow down period for however long it lasts for you, Aquarius, because your 5th card, and this is how you want to see this card, is the Devil in the reverse position, okay? So this could be that you are finally letting go of any self-sabotaging energy within yourself or with others or general environment. It also could be that you're getting any addictions under control, right? You can be addicted to a lot of different things, not only money and sex and stuff, but you can be addicted to overworking or a certain mindset, right? So when it's in the reverse position, you are letting that go, or the other person in the general environment is letting that go. And you're getting more of your animalistic side balanced out better. So that is definitely, a good thing. We all like periodically have to do that, right? Or we should do that anyway. So, going forward here, your last card, it doesn't look like the greatest card in the world, as far as we're talking about the main six, right? But you have the surrounding cards, your confirmation cards that we haven't talked about yet, and even what's on the top and the bottom of your other deck here. So just bear with me because you do have amazing things and lots of change happening. Remember, I said you had six major arcanas in your reading, right? So lots of change. But here, anyway, you have the Four of Cups in the right side up position, okay? And so this is kind of maybe feeling like not completely satisfied, emotionally satisfied with the current situation or options that you may find yourself in, okay, or even challenges or even benefits, right? Even if something is good, maybe it's not doesn't give you the same satisfaction that it used to give you before in the past, or there's so many different ways that you can describe this energy, okay? But what is basically needed, and it looks like you will do it, okay, is some type of perspective change or focus, right? To just remember that he doesn't see this other cup that is kind of looming over him. And that's the cup of the divine that's going to bring you better situations, circumstances, challenges, good things, things that vibe with you better. If you just take the time and have a little bit more patience and look at it from a new perspective here. Now, before getting into your confirmation cards, we're going to talk about real quickly, right, what's on the top and the bottom of the other deck here, along with this Four of Cups. So you have, and this again is past energy, the World in the right side up position, and then the Ten of Pentacles, also known as the Ten of Sacred Circles, in the right side up position. So this is really nice energy from the recent past. And when I was talking about things that maybe gave you satisfaction in the past that were good, positive things, then maybe they're not doing it for you anymore. And other people might even be looking at you, Aquarius, being like, what the hell? You have 10 of Pentacles, you have the world, right? The world is full of possibilities. It's a blank slate. It's carving something out of nothing, and then having all this abundance, right? All this wealth and abundance, right, isn't just wealth, but whatever you want to create in your world and support of people around you and possible celebrations. And so when you put it together with this one, that's kind of why I was getting that feeling of maybe other people you even feel are judging you because you're not enjoying stuff like you normally would from the past, as far as the good stuff that I was talking about, still maybe not feeling as good as it used to feel before, okay? Because we all change and circumstances change, okay? But on that note, let's get into your tarot confirmation cards to get even more information. All right, so you have Page of Wands in the reverse here. You have 10 of Wands right side up, and then you have the Lovers right side up as well. So you have, let's see, you have you have two tens, two nines. Yeah. So when I look at that, even though some is past and some is present or current energies, some are reversed, some are not, that is definitely another way to look at the reading, that there's a lot of changes going on, not just with the six major arcanas, okay? But let's go into the first one. All right, so you have the Page of Wands in the reverse position, and this is past energy here, Aquarius, okay? There could have been some type of a small communication that you were going to give, or someone was going to give to you, or a small sign from the universe about what's going on in your life in the recent past that maybe was put on hold or didn't come through yet, or wasn't well received, or there's just some general stagnant energy about starting this new beginning, and since it is a page, right, that's where you start at the bottom. It goes page, knight, and then king, okay? So there could have been a little bit of energy as far as something maybe even happening, starting to happen last spring, right? Because this card does speak of the springtime, but maybe it was like a false start for somebody or something. Okay, but anyway, when this card is coming in here and confirming the Strength in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. See if I can hold those up there for you. This is saying here, Aquarius, that yeah, if you needed to believe in yourself more and not second guess yourself with the Strength in the reverse position as far as your confidence or courage or passion about something, because you are, right, as we know in the recent past, you were the Empress, okay? And you had that Nine of Wands in the reverse too, about letting go of looking vulnerable, people seeing you vulnerable or hurt, and not always being on the defensive, and being this really amazing business person or even queen, right? Queenship or royalty energy here. So this could be because maybe you lacked confidence, or courage or passion in yourself because of maybe this false start or false communication that happened in the recent past. And maybe that also, with the Chariot in reverse, kind of threw off your masculine and feminine energies here as well, or just general stagnant energy. All right, let's go forward. So here's your other 10, right? Your second confirmation card, the 10 of Wands in the right side up position here, Aquarius. So this is really beautiful. This is definitely past energy too, but it's a completion of something, right? You see this old man walking up almost at the top of the stairs here. He's got all these wands on his back, and there's a castle off in the distance. So hopefully he can put these wands down and now take a rest or get his reward for all the hard work that he's done. And he's put in a lot of years and time, right? Because he's got the white hair here in the card. Turn it that way. Hopefully you can see the white hair. It's just a little detail. But, this is really nice energy, right? And this is, again, some type of ending and new beginning. And when it comes in here and confirms the Nine of Cups upright and, so sorry, excuse me, the Devil in the reverse position, it's like almost showing you again here, Aquarius, that if there is another ending, new beginning, leveling up, or celebration, or now you can rest in some way or have more emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, that you're going to be able to do that even more because you don't have that self-sabotaging energy, right, with the Devil in the reverse position, or you've got any addictions in check, and you have your animalistic side balanced out more, so you can enjoy the party that's going on in the Nine of Cups more, or even the 10 of Wands, okay, the castle at the top. All right. Now going forward, and this is more future current energies, not past energies, right? But your third confirmation card is the Lover's card in the right side up position. So this talks about highly divinely guided love, highly vibrational love, okay? And it is definitely similar to the Two of Cups, or, well, we can talk about it kind of in relation to masculine and feminine energy with the Chariot in reverse that we talked about earlier about giving and receiving energy, right? So there's an equal give and take with this Lover's card here. Okay, so this could talk about a romantic love, of course. It could also talk about platonic love with friends or family, or even self-love. But it's really positive, passionate, creative energy as well, okay? And when it's coming in here and it's confirming your card, the Star, right, and the Four of Cups, it's just kind of saying the more that you are able to get more inspiration and hope for the future with the Star, right? That will certainly, of course, make you more passionate, more creative, okay? And the more that you have this higher vibrational love with others and within yourself, you can, trust more in the divine and have more patience for better circumstances, options coming into your life, okay? But really beautiful energy here. And Um, my moon is in Aquarius, so I'm hoping that I get some of this good stuff too. But no, but like all jokes aside, really, this is a very nice reading here, Aquarius. So I'm happy for you, and please let me know if you want to, if it resonated for you in the comments down below, or if you got something from it. But before we end, real quickly, I also do want to go over your oracle cards. All right. So, but yeah, that's what I have for you as far as the tarot. Now, your first oracle message is the ringmaster of scrutiny. It talks about discernment, clear vision, and the details. And you see this kind of like wizard like guy in the library, and he's holding a wand here, and it looks like he's doing some magic with this mouse, right, and the book and the candles and all that, okay? But yeah, if we talk about the themes of this card, like discernment, clear vision, the details, I would say that's definitely that Libra Empress energy, right? Like she's really clear. Look at her body language in the card, right? She's like, I know the details. I know the ins and outs. I'm the boss. I'm the CEO. Okay. I have the ability to make hard decisions, right? And see what's truth and what's lies. Okay. But really nice, Aquarius. Now, your second oracle message, whether you're watching for romantic love reasons or platonic love with friends or family, or even self love, right? Or all of the above, too, is forgiving and learning. Okay. And you see this guy crying, and then there's another guy putting his hand on his head, trying to comfort him here. And there's kind of two angels floating above them, right? But it basically says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. All right. Hopefully you can see the angels there. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory for romantic love or platonic love with friends or family, or even self-love, right? But forgiving really does seem to be something, a theme in your reading. If it's forgiving yourself, right, with the Strength card in the reverse position, or even the Chariot in the reverse, or that false start with the Page of Wands in reverse, forgiving and then learning, and then taking those lessons forward with all these 9s and 10s that you have in your reading about endings and new beginnings. Okay. Now, your last oracle message is, this is your animal oracle, and it's the honeybee. It's really cute. And it's so funny, when it came out, I was like, oh my God, it has the word twice. It says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. So there you have the word forgiveness twice. And I shuffle all my cards, and I just pull them when Spirit tells me to pull them. Okay, so this is really interesting. So that could be a particular note for some of you guys at this time. I would always say, if you want to look into more of the, Native American shamanic power animal message of the honeybee, or how you can incorporate honeybee magic, into this time that you're dealing with all these changes, or even after this time period going forward. If you want to, you can always look more into the honeybee symbolism. But yeah, beautiful reading here, Aquarius. I hope good things. So thank you guys so much for all of your shares, for your views, for your liking of the video. It's not just to let me know that you like it, but it also helps circulate the videos on YouTube so other people can see it. So that is definitely a way to support the channel too as well. And then also too, if you haven't already subscribed, it is free. And again, just lets you notifies you when I put out new videos, and it's another way again to kind of support the channel. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much. And I'm going to take a little bit of a break here. I'm going to try to come back with Capricorn tonight, but it just depends on how the energy goes. So if I see you in the next one, cool. If not, that's okay too. You guys take care. All right, bye.